Hi everyone, it's Tammy from Frou-frou Studio and happy Friday. Today we're going to be starting a new journal and I have been working on it today to get some stuff ready. I tried to get a lot of stuff inked and put together before I started the video so we wouldn't have to spend as much time doing that as actually putting stuff in the journal. So I have been wanting to do some smaller journals from just watching different videos, and I have really been intrigued by the little chunky journals. So I have created one, and so we're going to decorate it. And the kit that I'm using for this, I have several things that I'm using, but the main kit that I'm using is from RomanticaArts on Etsy. And it is kind of a shabby chic looking set, and I have reduced it way down because obviously, you know, it would be a regular size to print out on 8.5 by 11. And I think when I printed it out, I said that I was using like 4 by 6 photos. So it would fit in my book. My book is a old Shakespeare book. It's Midsummer Night's Dream. And it is, I believe, from, let me find my card here. I got a pile of goodies. I want to say it's 1890 is the copyright on it. So it was a very old book. It was in terrible condition. The spine itself was totally trashed. And there was you know, a bad spot here, a bad spot here, and on the back you can see that it was pretty chewed up. And what I did is I just reinforced it with another piece of thick cardboard, kind of like is on the back of a notepad, and then I put some tissue paper down on the piece that was missing, and I just left it because I actually like the way that it looks. And I need to add just a little, whoops, tiny bit of glue right there where I didn't get my fabric good. And then I made a new, sorry, can't talk and operate at the same time, obviously. Spine for it, again, out of just the back of a, you know, notepad, the thick cardboard back of a notepad, and made a new spine, and I made it really wide. I believe it's 2 inches wide, so that when this journal gets full, it's going to be a little, you know, real chunky little journal. And the book is 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's just a really small, little chunky book. And after I put my new spine on, and you can see I left a flexible piece here. I didn't make it really thick or really stiff because I want it to be able to adapt to whatever I get in it, so it doesn't get like this, because I plan on really filling it full. It's got 3 signatures in it with all kinds of different papers. I just randomly picked some stuff, and then of course there's the digitals from the kit are in here as well. And the way that I bound it is I put 3 eyelets at the top and 3 at the bottom. And then I put the little grommets in here. And then at the center of the signatures, you can see I just ran the ribbon through. Now each signature is sewn together with regular, you know, wax thread to hold the signature sturdy. But I love the way this came out, and I love the way that when you open it up here, it lays really flat and it cascades, and you can see all the rough edges of the papers, and I really like that. I think that's cool. So it's going to be an easy one, I think, to write in, and it's also going to be easy to decorate, and that's why I went ahead and just put it together, because I don't think there are going to be any issues with decorating it. Several of the pages that I had were single pages, and so I did, like here, hinge them, you know, to the other side so that they were wide enough to, you know, fold in half in the signature. So, I think the first thing that I want to put in, this kit has some beautiful envelopes, and I have folded all those up and got those ready. I've inked them. We'll get some of this other stuff out of the way. I've inked them and got them ready to put in, so I want to kind of equally spread those things out. So we're going to start with that and go from there. And like I said, I did keep the cover page of the book, and I also kept the there was a picture of Shakespeare's house, and I'm keeping it as well, and I'm going to put that on something because I just thought that was cool, and it's out of the original book. And there is a couple of pages in here from the original book, and here's the original book. I'm, of course, keeping all the pages from it, and I will use those, you know, in journals and stuff. But you can see it was really rough. And the spine, I kept the spine as well. I will use it as little collage fodder, but it is like really rough. I'm also going to use a lot of lace. Here's the spine. You can see it was very small, and it was barely attached, and it was really tattered, so it had to be replaced, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're gonna make the best of it. All right, so let me continue to move these things. Got lots of fun stuff. I've just been going through and kind of picking stuff I think that I might want to use, and so let's clear us a space to work here. Okay, uh-oh, I lost one of my little sequin things. I'm gonna have to get something to put on there. I did not make these flowers. I purchased those, and I cannot remember off the top of my head who I bought them from, but I will link that in the description box. This has got buttons in it that I kind of picked out for this particular paper set. Let's see if I have a small button, and we'll just put a button on that one. And fix that real quick. Get my glue book, and we'll be good to go. Maybe, if my glue's gonna cooperate with me. There we go. All right, we'll be letting that one dry where we're while we're deciding where we want the others. Okay, so we have this kind of coin envelope, and I have, like I said, I added all these flowers just to hold them closed, and I've already inked them all up and all that kind of stuff. So we have this one. This one has a unique little closer on it. I thought that was kind of unique. And then we have kind of 3 of the bigger ones, so we'll probably put 1 each of those in each signature, and then we have 3 like this, so we'll put 1 of these and 1 of these in each signature. So let's see. I think we probably want to put them on a book page type scenario. Maybe 1 here. And actually, I'm going to use our glitter glue. So I hope everybody's having a good Friday and is ready to start the weekend. We have had a terribly hot week here. And probably about an hour ago, we got a really nice thunderstorm, and it cooled it off. And we have so needed it because it has been miserable. Yesterday, the feels like was 105 or something ridiculous like that. And it's been like that for several days. So we really needed the rain, and we needed a break from the heat. Okay, in the second signature, I did put a couple of partial Edith Holden in here, just some scrap pages that I had. Let's put one here. And I tried to use books that I had that had smaller print so that it wouldn't look so strange, since the journal is so small, so it wouldn't look, you know, it would look more in proportion to what the journal looks like. All right, and in the last signature, we've got the tall one. Maybe we'll put it on this. Well, I don't want to really put it on a blank page, though, because you can write on a blank page. Maybe we'll do it right here. And this one's more like a coin envelope kind of thing. And you can see this paper is really shabby chic looking. So that's kind of the overall feel I think we're going to have for this once we get all the lace and everything in there. So if you're a shabby chic fan, you should like this one. If you're not, hopefully I can change your mind a little bit. All right, so there are the 3 little ones. Now, for the 3 big ones, I'm not going to worry about trying to attach them permanently. I'm more interested in using like a clip or something to hold those in place. Because they're going to be oversized, of course, as far as the way the journal is going to operate. So I'm going to use tiny paper clips that are over here somewhere in my little muffin thing here in this one. Okay, there's that one. All right, for this one, let's do maybe on, got a bag there. Let's do this page, and let's do this one with the funky closer on it. And I'll go back and do journal cards. And put in all these, you know, little ones when we get to that point. I'm just trying to create kind of my initial layout right now. Okay. And then one for the last signature. Okay, where do we put our tall one? Okay, our tall one is there. So do it. Some of my hinges haven't quite gotten their crease in them yet. But that's okay. By the time I get done, they'll be good and trained. This paper has no memory, so the more you fold it and get it going how it needs to go, the better off you are. Okay, so there's our envelopes. I think that works good. And see, we're already puffy. We haven't even done anything yet. So yeah, that's gonna be good, I think. All right, so the next thing we want to do is work on some pockets, and I'm going to, again, work on, you can see a lot of the pages, instead of tearing them off, I just folded them up. So let's see. How many pockets? Maybe 3 or 4. Maybe 3 or 4. We'll see. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is all part of the kit here. Oh, I've got these 2 things too. And these 2 things I think will just glue on pages. And then these things that look like photographs, I thought what I would do is maybe stamp something on these to make them look like a photograph. And see, there's a nice journal card. Here's an altered plain card I'm going to do something with. Another journal card. There it is. That's the house he was born, apparently. So we'll put that on, you know, with this, something with a stiffer back, and we'll use that. This goes in my ticket pile. Journal cards. These are Tim Holtz. And then this is Rolodex card. And then I've got several of these Tim Holtz packaging backs that I thought we could make tags out of, the smaller ones. And then I got these from Tim Holtz paper. Oh, and I meant to show you guys this is paper. Chomper that I got. Okay, pockets, pockets, pockets. I think these could be pockets. Might have to trim them down a little bit. But if we trim them on both sides, I think that'll work. Let's make these pockets. That's one for each signature. Okay. So, which one goes the best with that paper? Let's do this one. And I'm going to take, where's my big scissors? I'm going to take some off both sides. Because I don't really want to lose one side or the other. I think that's going to work. Okay, and I'm going to take my little hole punch. I keep having to convince remind myself that I'm working in miniature here. Try to keep everything in proportion. And let me ink where I had already inked that, but I'm just inking where I cut it off. Okay, let me show you my chomper, and you guys may have one of these. This is from, if you didn't see my video the other day, I went to Joann's. I didn't know that they were moving and going out, not going out of business, but they were having a moving clearance, so everything was 50 to 70% off. And I found this chomper, which I had never seen this one before. I'm sure that some of you may have it. I'm trying to find a scrap something to show you. But it does tag corners. Okay, it has a small angle and a large angle, and the large angle is that size, which is the same size as a tag. That one's a little bit different angle, but let me get a Tim Holtz one here. See, it's the same size as that. And then it has and you probably couldn't see that. I'm holding it up against me and saying, no, it's the same size as that. It's the same size as this tag, which is cool. And then the other side, the small angle, and I have locked it. There we go. It's just a little knit. So you got the large one and you got the small one. And this is, like I said, it's the first time I've ever seen that one. And I thought it was really cool. And it was 50% off. And, those things are expensive. So I was very excited to get that. But anyway, back to what we were doing. Sorry, saw a squirrel. Okay, so let's put this on. One thing I have not done, and I will not put you through on the video, is I have not inked any of the pages. And I will not ink all of the pages in here because some of them have enough patina on their own. But I will ink some of them, especially the ones that were printed, say, on regular copy paper that, are just white. I will ink those, and I will also ink, like, this piece of, you know, notebook paper for sure. So, okay, so there is one in the first signature. All right. And this is my normal process for trying to, you know, put together a journal is I kind of, you know, whatever I do in one signature, I do in the other. It may not be in the same place or anything like that, but I do try to, and see I have this page, I can just glue this up and it's a pocket because I just flipped it up. Okay, that won't be able to handle anything very heavy in that pocket, but it definitely, okay, so this one I'm going to cut off on both sides again. I'm going to cut straight on both sides again. Read my edges. If you can hear ticking, that's my clock. I usually move it when I start a video so that you can't hear it, but I didn't. So if you hear something weird, that's what it is. Okay, and then in the last signature, okay, I'm going to glue this so that it's a tuck. Wow. While we're here, and here's another one that we can glue and make a tuck. Okay. And where do we want to do the pocket? Let's do it here, even though, no, let's not. Let's do it here. And this one I'm going to take off this side because it's already got kind of had an uneven border. So we'll just take it off that one side. Okay, so now we have one pocket, one bottom pocket in each signature. So the next thing I want to do is, let's see if we have any other side tuck pages that we need to do. Just got glue all over me doing that. And these are just my hinge pieces that I'm kind of getting the edges of because it looks like I didn't get some of the edges really good. Okay, there's one. And there's one. And that particular page is a book about Mozart. And I think it's in German. Envelope. Okay, there's another little hinged page that we need to make it behave. Okay, this is just a bag. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna do the little let me pull that off. It's a coffee dyed bag. I'm going to punch a circle, and I'm going to put a piece of cardstock or something behind it so that it will punch through. I can never find, are you guys like this? You start looking for something and it's like you can never find it when you need it. You're like covered up in scrap pieces, and then you go to need one and they're nowhere to be around. Although I did clean up my room kind of this morning, so that's probably my fault. Because actually everything is where it's supposed to be. Okay, this side. And I'm thinking that this probably needs, because it's so thin and crinkly, that this may need like a washi sticker or something on it. And I have this card. It's a photo card and it's pretty damaged, but I really like it. It's like a mother and her baby that I may put in there, but let's find something to put on the outside. Let's see. I don't know if I have any. I'm really thinking that I could put one of these. They're pretty thin, but I want to stamp it if I'm going to put that on there. That would look really cute. Oh, you know, I do have one of the pictures that came in the kit is the Eiffel Tower. And it's printed on pretty. Let's do that. That's kind of cute, isn't it? Do we want to put... No, because I don't want thick paper. I'm talking to myself. Ignore me. Okay. So let's put this on here. And this piece was in the kit. And then let's put this washi sticker. I can get the back off of it. There we go. Down in the corner. We can do a little antique linen on there and kind of make the edges disappear. Get this edge a little better. Doing terrible at gluing my edges today. And do just a little bit of vintage photo. There we go. Like that. And I think by the time that we had our lace and stuff, maybe put like a little piece of lace right there. That'd be kind of cute. I'm not going to add any of the lace or any of that till the very end. Okay. Continue to check for my flipped up pages to make tucks. Make sure we got them all. That's a little pocket. Like I said, that pocket will have to. Okay, here's the other half of the bag. Increase this little hinge a little bit. And the last signature. And we got that one. Okay, so we got all of our little fold-up pages. So that part's done. All right, so now let's do a let's do a corner tuck or corner, one of our corner pieces, and I had one pulled out. Here it is. So let's decorate this. I thought this is one I already have made. It's just not been decorated, but I thought this one matched the paper. So let's put some stuff on this and make it all pretty. All right, this is just some doily. And let's see what else we've got here. Let's get us a button. Button. And then let's get my little scrap box over here. My little pieces. And find us something interesting. So what's the weather like where you guys are? Has it been hot? I know there's been terrible rain and Montana and in that area, the flooding and stuff has been awful. Watch some of your videos and you've still got on sweaters and sweatshirts, and I've been kind of envying you the last few days because I'm telling you, it's been miserable here. Okay, I think there's some tissue. I don't even know what that tissue paper is doing in this particular thing, but that's okay. I need to figure out how to use some of this stuff. I've got quite a bit of it. The embroidery and the cross stitch stuff. Okay, set that aside. Okay. Okay, I want to use Fabri-Tac on all of this. And I'm sure you've seen me make these little triangles. If you haven't, there is a video in my videos on how these are made. I'm just sticking this down really with no rhyme or reason. Just kind of sticking it on there. It's mainly all just sticking to my fingers is what it's sticking to. Okay, there's that, and I'm going to put a little clip on it and let it dry for a minute, and then we'll find a spot for it. Okay. All right. So next, let's make some little journaling cards out of these. These are Tim Holtz. Out of the papers that have the you know, the 12 by 12s that have the, what are these? 3 by 4s? 3 by 4s. All on one page. So, they're the perfect size for journaling cards for this little journal. And I do have the Memory Keepers one that does the circle, the curved edges as well. I just grabbed this one. I have several that do corners. This one was just the closest one. Okay, let's ink those real quick. And then we'll decide what we're gonna put on them. just picked 3 that I thought, you know, went with the colors in the printables, digitals. Really should have backed these probably before I did that. Before I went to all that work. Because they're all, well, they're, no, you can write on those. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Now, do we want to leave them like that and put them in the big envelopes? Or do we want to do something else with them? You could make them little flip outs. Uh-oh. Oh, that one's got a tuck. Oh, that's what we could do. We'll tuck them in those little side tucks, although I don't think that last signature had a side tuck, but we could put it in, and I didn't glue that, did I? Or maybe it's the middle signature that doesn't have one of those side tucks. There's one. Ooh, that page is not very sturdy. I may have to get some washi and sturdy that one up a little bit. Let's see. The center. Yeah, it's not going to fit in that one. So it's definitely going to be this one. But I'm going to have to cut it down just a tad. Just a little bit. See what you're missing when I'm not filming and I'm journaling? You're missing all my craziness. Alright, so there's the back one. Alright, so we need to find a place to put one in the center. We do not have a side tuck like we do in the front and the back. I don't believe. Let's double check again. Nope, we've got a bottom pockets. And again, it's too wide. Got carried away with my gluing. Okay, let's cut it down. All right, there we go. So now we got one of those in each one. Moving right along. Now these, I'm just going to use them as like a tuck, I believe, on a page. See, we've got the card there. Got that there. Maybe there. Make sure I don't do it. I think it goes this way. So I'm going to put the glue here and along the bottom. And I only have 2 of these, so we're going to have to come up with something for the third, because there was only 2 of these in the kit. So there's that one. All right, now let's go to the center one. Or I could put it on the back of the bag. No, I think I'm gonna do it there. So there we have a tuck here. All right, for the third one, what can we make a tuck out of? This will work. Let's because it looks kind of stacked like this, you see. So let's tear some of this off and use this. So let's find a place for that. Nope, not there because we have that on the back. Nope, not there because we have that on the back. I'll do it here. Okay, so now we have 3 tucks, 1 in each signature. See, we're already getting, it's going to have some training. It's going to have some training to not be a getter mouth. Can't have it. Okay, then we have 3 of these, and we know I'm gonna stamp or do something to those. All right, so the next thing we have are photographs. Some of these are from the kit, and some of them are Tim Holtz. So we have this, which is going to actually be too wide, because my journal is, of course, smaller. But I'm wondering, what we may have to do to that one is put it on a tag or something, so that we can justify turning it the other way. We have this one, which I think looks lovely right there. Okay, and then in the second one signature, we put the Eiffel Tower, so we won't worry about putting one right there for the moment. And then in the third signature, let's do it here, but let's put this hinge. I'm not happy with this paper. Is way too stiff, and it's just regular copy paper. Oh, it's not glued. Maybe that's part of my issue. Okay, let's use this, but let's put something behind it. A little something, 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 something. Let's do that and have it hang over a little bit. And I will ink the back of it, so it's not just plain white on the back, or color it or do something to it. And I'll just put the glue on the wrong side because actually that should go on this side. So let's put it on this side. Otherwise the flowers are going to be upside down. And then we'll stick that in there like that. And let the picture hang over a little bit. That'll work too. Okay, let me hold that down just a little bit because it is the thicker material. And I have no idea how long I've been taping, filming, videoing, whatever we're calling it these days. Okay, I'm gonna have to, whoops, I'm gonna put some glue on this, and then I'm going to put some weight on it so that it gets weighted down. Until it dries. Hopefully I won't glue the pages together in the meantime. Whoops. Let me check. See how long we've been going here. Oh yeah. We're going to call that a video. I don't want to keep you guys too terribly long with my rambling. So that's where we're going. I've got 3 that are going to be in the works, and this is the first of the 3. So please let me know in the comments if you want to see this from beginning to end, or if you just want to see it when it's finished. And I can do either. I can either continue making videos, or you know, I can just finish it up and then come back at the end and let you guys see it, and we can you know, do more of making ephemera videos. Either way, I so appreciate you being here and enjoy you being here. And so it doesn't really make a difference to me, you know, I want to do what you guys prefer to see. So let me know, and that's what we will do. And I will be back on, you know what? I may do one on, I'm going to do my Marguerite Miller, I believe, on Sunday. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to do, of course, the regular I Saw It on Pinterest. So thank you guys again for subscribing. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell so you can be notified when I have a new video available. And someone had asked on my Facebook page about the availability of the little fabric sample tags, journal cards that I did the other day. And I will have some of those available in my shop once I get a few of them made. I want to list several at the same time, so I plan on getting those done this weekend as well. And for those of you who do not know, I do have a Facebook page, and I also post on Instagram. And normally when I list something new in my shop, I post it there. So if you want to hop over to Facebook or Instagram and follow me there, that would be your first notification that I've listed something new in my shop. So, with all that being said, thank you guys. Thank you very much for your support. I do appreciate it. And I will see you from Marguerite Miller on Sunday. Bye.